Hi guys, how's it going? Sorry I haven't been doing any videos lately. I've been struggling with my eyes and headaches, etc. The weather here is pretty miserable as well. Today I thought I'd touch on what I forgot to mention in my Pfeiffer syndrome video, such as surgeries and a couple of bits and pieces. Most of the people that have Pfeiffer syndrome have multiple surgeries from the time they were born to up until they're an adult, or sometimes longer. For me, I've had over 40 surgeries with 10 plus or so more needing done. Some for the craniofacial side of it, some of it cosmetic, and some of it for my transition from female to male. As in my first video I mentioned about being transgender, I have also mentioned it in a couple of other videos as well. Being disabled and transgender is quite difficult. Because of my Pfeiffer syndrome, the shape of my face is affected, and although my face shape has changed significantly from the testosterone, some parts of it has not changed. For example, my eyes, the way my mouth looks, etc. I also have the double chin. Despite losing 2 stone, I don't have much of a neck. I think that's a part of the Pfeiffer syndrome as well. Just an added little bit. So yeah, another thing is that there is limited amount of help regarding Pfeiffers in schools and education settings. Yeah. Let me know if you have anything set in place in your school or university or college for your special needs. Personally, I had a teaching assistant or a personal assistant, PA or TA for short, and they would often do enlargement of print, note-taking. They would also be a scribe or a reader if needed. When it comes to exams, I would get 25% extra time and additional help as well with the enlarged papers, etc. You know, different educational settings have different procedures in place to suit the needs of their students. And it's important that schools do, and any education setting does have it in place, as there are some that have not got it in place or have the bare minimum. And in order to let the students have proper education that they need with the right equipment and help they need, it's important to address this situation when you can. I went to a mainstream school for primary, and although there was a unit for visually impaired and other disabilities, they did have 2 or 3 staff that worked there, but they still only had a minimal amount of what they can do. For example, escorting to class and back to the room, taking you to the dining hall for meals and things like that. But other than that, that weren't much that was given, to be honest. Same as in the high school, I went to a boarding school for the visually impaired and blind. I won't say which school it is because, not allowed to disclose information, but they had staff who could help, some who specialised in visual impairments, some who specialised in people who were deaf and blind, some who was just in the special needs as a general term. But again, they had a limited access to what they could provide. Sure, they could provide braillers, they could provide large print, and they would help with escorting to and from places. But other than that, that's all they could do. A lot of it, I think, comes down to funding and knowledge as well. Each individual is different, each individual's got different needs, and you have to have a close profile of the person to know what equipment and things they need in place to help them with their education. Unfortunately, I didn't get a lot of that in school, so I didn't get the best grades. But I did go into college straight after the age of 16 and achieved all my qualifications from there. The only thing I had to redo is my math and English. They're not my forte, to be honest, and although I've tried, it's third time lucky, I still failed my level 1 maths. But they think that it's because of my handwriting. Not being able to see means, my handwriting is like a 5-year-old. So they couldn't read my answers, which then, I got marks off for that. My English, I'll be doing soon. I hope I pass. I seem to be doing better at that than I am at the maths, to be fair. We'll see. Fingers crossed. So yeah, let me know what you guys have been up to, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell at the bottom. If you click on all, it will let you see all the videos from my arts and crafts, from cooking to lifestyle videos of vlogs, I think we call them, like these. So, have a good week, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye!